Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour here for Thursday, January 8th, 2026. Welcome aboard. If you're glad you're joining us here on the Thursday, we got a pretty good slate. We've had one game go off already. Shout out to Hofstra getting a nice win. Speedy Claxton and company got themselves the big W. So that's 1-0 start to the day for me. Can't complain about that. I took Hofstra money line. You know me, I love Hofstra. Great spot for them there. And they made them the dog. I was like, why are they the dog? They're the better team. It's not even close. And now so hey, good old 1-0 start to the day. Bounced back from my 0-3 yesterday. So, hey, it was one of the travel day. I kind of rushed this a little bit. And we went 0-3, and it happens. There now, when Clippers hung in it first half, and then the second half, they just completely caved in and fell apart there. And that one got me. But, hey, as I said, good start to the day. Got Ron with me today on the happy hour. I don't know where to Ron, see how his Wednesday went, and then we'll get into Thursday's slate for you. Pretty good one here.
Yeah, well, pretty good day yesterday. Missed you, Rod. I know you're doing the snowshoe thing, walking back from Edmonton. All right. But no, it's all good, man. But yeah, 5-2 day for me. Lakers, man, I thought they were going to get inside that 8.5, but they didn't, unfortunately. And then the Calgary Flames, I really liked them against, but like I told you guys, this Montreal team is sick right now. Don't fade them, so they're going to be catching that falling knife. So watch out for Montreal. And I said they're going to be a contender. So watch out for this team. And now Sammy's back. We'll see tonight, but what that holds for us. But yeah, got the big one tonight, Rod. Ready for that? Let's get it.
Definitely, we got the big one. The Fiesta Bowl. Fiesta, everybody. So, should be a good game in there. Definitely some interesting outcomes there. Hey, just think if Miami wins, they get to punch the ticket to the national championship in their home park, because that's where it will be. Is in Miami's home park. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens there in that one. Should be good. Tomorrow we got the other half of the semi. So it's that the time of the weekend. Thursday almost like a pre-eve to the weekend, if you want to look at it that way. That we're like, especially with the bowl game going tomorrow as well. So it's almost like a 3-day weekend of sports action. I'm looking forward to Thursday's slate. So let's get to it. Let's get right to that football game. We'll kick it off there with that. We got is it 3? Yeah, 3 most places I see. Miami, Ole Miss, total 53. Most places. What do you think? Fiesta Bowl.
Yeah, we look at this one right here, and I got, like I said, I got my premium on the side. You can get that right now. Tony's Picks, my NCAA college football playoff best bet right there. But you look, I'm gonna look at the total. So the total, you look at this team, and everybody's like, "Well, Miami's defense, Miami's defense." Yeah, they got a great defense. All right, when they faced a mobile quarterback, and like what's his name from SMU, when they lost that one, then they lost to Louisville, gave up about 25 points per game there. And you look at this team of Ole Miss, the arguably 2 top defenses in the SEC. They go into Georgia, they put up God knows what, 35. They go into Norman, Oklahoma, where we know that was the best team in the SEC, and they put up 34 points there. I got this capped at 54, Rod. So I think we're getting a little slight over here. I think it's moved to the over. It opened like 51.5 on that key number. It kind of worries me. But I think 51.5 is a little too light, man. So give me the over. I got about 54.
I get to the over. Definitely be. I'm seeing the other side of the under here in this one. I'm just looking at what Miami's defense does. Sure, I give it to Ole Miss against Georgia. They were able to move the ball and score those points, but you're going against a Hurricanes team that they're not going to let Chambliss run. They're not going to let him ramble like he likes to do. He likes to get outside the pocket and run, doesn't he? He likes to. He has no problem taking off if he wants. Then he likes to roll out, and you got a couple defensive ends and the linemen that are going to keep him squished in that pocket. He's going to have to actually sit in that pocket and make that pass and complete that pass. And if he doesn't, you know that this my Hurricanes defense is coming. They've got what, 6 sacks? Was it, or no more than that? Was it 9 sacks 12 sacks, something over 9 sacks in the first two games. They be coming.
Those edge
I don't think
rushers
he's going
are
to be.
pros.
They're going to keep him in there because they have two guys that are going to come. One's coming this way, one's coming that way, and they're going to collapse the pocket. He's only going to have that 1,000, 2,000. You better get it out. and for me, that Hurricanes going to. For you to hit an over, you're going to need some pick sixes. It might go the other way. You're going to need some of that quick strikes. You're going to need a few of those. I say you're going to need at least two of those quick strikes to be able to get over that number. Like just crazy things that you don't expect to happen. Punt return, kick return, pick six, fumble return, pick up for a scoop and score type of thing to be able to get over that total. So I like the under here. The Hurricanes haven't given up more than 17 points in the last 3 games. And I know this is a battle of the defense versus offense for sure. Ole Miss just loves to bring it, but I don't know if they can bring it against the Hurricanes. We're going to know early in this one. This might not be a bad spot to bet at like a live total because you'll be able to tell the feel of the game right away, like as things kick off, whether we're going to see a higher scoring type game or we're going to see a man. I know Ole Miss wants to run the ball. Their running back in the backfield there,
Lacey,
right? He just agreed to stay, so he just signed terms. He's going to come back with Ole Miss next year. You got to run the ball and establish him, and if you can establish Lacey running the ball, then Ole Miss has a chance in this game. But if he can't establish him running the ball, it's gonna be a long day. We're gonna get a few more sacks than Ole Miss would like. But I'm gonna go with the under to kick it off here. Tough game. Both of us on the side, so see what side we're on. Pair us up. We get both our sides over at 26. But hey, that wraps it up. Good evening, figuring it out. We are figuring it out. Definitely, we are figuring it out. So hey, glad you're here joining us. But that wraps up the college football. Let's head on over to let's do some college basketball. Got a few games on the slate there tonight. Let's see. Let's see if some of these have moved. That's a bet. Still early. We'll probably wait looking at next week before we really deep into breaking these into blocks. But so we'll still stick with the give us what you got here in this spot, college basketball wise. Anything you see on the board there tonight?
Yeah, I can go down the time slots if you want. Like you said, Rod, man, I didn't understand that damn line this morning. Hofstra is a much better team, and they just blew them out. Great call by you on that. I wish I would have on it, but like I said, I'm not putting in college basketball, so I'm going to go through it since I'm winning by just going through it. Let's just do that and keep it running. Here's William and Mary. They're laying 2.5 at Monmouth. Again, better team right here. Great offense. Just I don't think this Monmouth team can pick it up and hang with this team. Same with Elon. Elon, another road team, laying it. Like the offense, and they shoot the three very consistently, 35%. North Carolina AT is giving up that three, so that could get ugly there. Moving on down to we look at Lipscomb. We're going to look at Lipscomb over Stetson, laying 11.5. Just not enough defense. Stetson's not going to be able to hang with them. I think they just blow them out. So Lipscomb big in that one. UT Martin, here's another one, just like the Hofstra thing this morning. Just a better team at Morehead State. What that does worry me, I have it kind of more than about 2.5. That line does seem kind of low, but the defense for UT Martin is going to prevail in that one. Going late night, look at the Roos. The Roos are horrible. My Kansas City Roos are just horrible on defense. You look at North Dakota State. Yeah, give me North Dakota State. I'll lay the 9.5 in that one. And moving to the big one, of course, Illinois. I think they just destroy Rutgers. We got Illinois. I had them when they went into Penn State and they didn't cover, but I think Illinois is just going to – Rutgers coming out the big win, double overtime there against Oregon. I think they get a little let down going back on the road there. And Middle Tennessee, here's another one that just bogs my mind. This line just seems kind of low, but you look at this UTEP team, they can't shoot the three. They don't shoot free throws. And the thing that Middle Tennessee does is guard against the three. So look for about a 7 to 10 point win there. Moving on down, UC San Diego, those Tritons, I think this is a complete mismatch. Fullerton has no defense, and it's going to be all offense for the Tritons. It's going to be UC San Diego, lay that big 13.5 in that one. Ohio State, Oregon. I just think Ohio State, when coming off that near miss with Nebraska, I think this is probably a good spot. You know, we look at Oregon. They did win at Maryland while they're on the East Coast, but they did lose to that Rutgers team, as we just alluded to. But I'm going to look at Ohio State +3 in that one. That's it for me.
Ooh, you got more than I do. Woo-wee. For me here in these ones, I'm going to take a shot here. Northwestern Michigan State. I like the under 144.5 there in that one. Give me the under there. Michigan. These are two teams that one trends to the over, one trends to the under. Michigan State's at home here in this one. I think they going to dictate the state of pace of things in this game, and I think it trends to the under. So give me the under 144.5, especially there on Michigan State being at home. I'll take the under. Where's the other one I'm looking at? From William & Mary, seems kind of light. A weird line. Wasn't only 2.5. I guess it's ones that you, as you said, just don't overthink it. It should be more like 4-point favorite, but Monmouth's at home. Yeah, 4-2 at home, and otherwise there's 7 and 8 squad. So William & Mary and Rome has burned me a couple times. So I'm gonna take the under 156.5. I don't think we're gonna get enough to get us over that total. I think William & Mary does the bulk of the scoring, but I don't think Monmouth can score enough to get us over that. So I like the under 156.5 there. Another one I like the over between Queens and Jacksonville. 155 seems a touch light for those two squads, especially Jacksonville at home there, 3-0. They love to run and gun, and they'll have no problem running and gunning with Queens. Look, Queens still looking for their first road win. Looks like they might get it here today, being a 4.5-point favorite, but I would lean to Jacksonville plus the 4.5 there in that one as well. Here's another one that's a weird line. You look at this Drexel team, and Drexel's laying 6 against Stony Brook. Stony Brook 9-7 on the year. They haven't been good on the road. 1-5, 3-3 against the number, but you're getting 6. All right, give me Stony Brook plus the 6 in that one. And then there's another dog I was looking at. Where is it? Give me ACU here. Give me against Tarleton. I think I'm getting over a possession with Tarleton State there in that one. Against ACU here, Abilene Christian. Abilene Christian, no slouches here, and getting 3.5 in a game that I think comes right down to who's cut the ball last type of thing. Also looking for a little bit of revenge. They played twice last year, and it was the home court was good, but Abilene won 1. Tarleton 1-1. I think Abilene's a little better this season. I think they can come in and maybe steal this, but I'll grab that 3.5 with Abilene Christian there. And then one more. Where's the later game? Give me the beach. Give me the beach getting 10 here in this one. You see Irvine laying 10? What? Way too many for the Anteaters to be laying. They're 5-3 at home. 1-5 against that number at home this season for the Anteaters. They're definitely not the same Anteaters we've seen last season. Either of the Beaches, but they can cover 10 points. That's way too many. Anteaters aren't winning by double digits in that one. And then, look at that one. Cal Poly and CSU Northridge. No defense played there. But we could get to 200 in that one. I'll take the over 174 in that one. Especially if Cal Poly starts draining threes. I would even lean to grabbing Cal Poly plus the 8 in that matchup. And then the Dons laying 1 on the road. Okay, I'll do it. Give me the Dons laying the 1 on the road. If you want to just take the money line, not really have to worry about laying the 1, but I will. Give me the Dons laying 1 there against LMU. All right. And that wraps up the college basketball slate. Let's head over to some NBA. We already see some rumblings in the chat talking about NBA as well. So, hey, let's get to it. Only 4 on the slate. Small card. We got the Pacers in to take on the Hornets. Hornets laying 5 now. And that one, Cavs taking on Minnesota. That's come down a little bit. Minnesota laying 2.5. Heat, yep, definitely full health Heat because that thing's up to 7.5 now in that matchup. And then Dallas in to take on the Jazz. Jazz on the back-to-back. Dallas on the back-to-back. Who else is in the back-to-back? Charlotte on the back-to-back as well.
Yep.
Minnesota played yesterday too, if I'm not mistaken. I believe.
Utah.
Yep. And Utah. So anything there in the NBA for you tonight?
Yeah, like you said, a couple on a back-to-back. Man, this Indiana Charlotte game has been stressing me out pretty much all day. The numbers say Charlotte. It's just that, man, is Indiana going to get that 1,000th win for Carlisle anytime soon? So they lost 13 in a row now. Oh, man, it's just tough. You look at that Indiana team as a dog on the road. They're losing by about 13 points per game. Charlotte winning by 7 as a home favorite. So, I mean, I got to lay it with Charlotte. I think it's probably coming that Carlisle's going to get it, though. Look at Miami, just got blown out, blows the doors off, and Spoelstra's not going to accept that. And the Chicago Bulls, they've been our lucky dog this year, but man, I don't know what's happened to them lately. Maybe the injuries taking effect, but I think Miami blows them out. Lay the 7.5 in that one.
Tough card. Really, really tough card. But I think you got to take the Pacers money line. I think he gets his 1,000th win here. Okay, or the Hornets played a lot of hoops, and I've been a Hornets guy. Definitely Hornets guy for sure. And I can't do it there. Tough spot. I have to play the Raptors last night, and then you got to travel back home here and take on a Pacers squad that's definitely got the rest advantage here. And they've already beat the Hornets once this year, if I'm not mistaken, as well. It was earlier in the season. Let me see. Just double check, make sure back on November 19th, it was 127-118 win there, and that one was in Indiana in that matchup, but still, I think if he can't get his 1,000th win here in this spot against the Charlotte squad that's played a lot of basketball, I believe this is a back-to-back spot, third game, 4-night situation as well. Man, then you're in tankathon mode and fade-a-thon the rest of the season, so definitely. But I think it is. I think this is the spot if you're going to do it. If you want to grab the points plus 4.5, but as I said, I wouldn't blame anybody if they wanted to be springing a little on that money line for the grabbing his 1,000th win there. And then another one, I'm going to take the over Heat Bulls. I know Bulls they've been trending more to the under, but I've seen some of these Bulls games go over, and I think this is one that does. I think the Heat just piled it on. I think it's go right from the start, right from the opening tip, and I think the Heat lay one of those big giant numbers on a Bulls defense. Oh wait, they don't play defense. Okay, so give me the over in the Heat game, 237.5. And man, I want to go to the Jazz. It looks like they took their foot off the gas last night and let OKC back into that game when they had it all wrapped up. We're like, oh wait, we play on the back-to-back. Maybe we should take our foot off the gas. The NBA can't be paying out 750s on back-to-back nights, I guess. For OKC because I don't know. It is what it is. OKC came back in the fourth, tied it up, and then won an OT. So I like the Jazz there, home dog. And I'm not trusting Dallas there in that spot, especially on the back-to-back. Dallas on the road, no thank you. No. 5-11 on the road ATS-wise this season. Nope. Jazz at home. Getting 5. It's a funky line. Yes, sir. But I'll take Jazz plus the points.
Yeah, and we got George and we got Markkanen in. It looks like Nurkic is questionable. Ace Bailey is questionable. And for the Mavericks, PJ Washington is doubtful. So should be a great matchup. Cooper Flag and George going at it there. Markkanen. That should be a good matchup.
Should be a good game. Right? Mm-hmm. Should be a good one.
And everybody's in for the Heat. Even Hawkwez. That's good.
Even Hawkwez is playing. Yeah. Woo! Everybody's in.
Yeah, Getty's out, Collins out, Herter's out for Chicago. I can't trust Chicago anymore. Like they blew my mind last night. They had Boston. Yeah, they had them and just let it slip away. Or not Boston, but last night, the night before. But yeah, Bulls been playing 3 and 4 nights too, I think, Rob.
Yeah, a lot of basketball. Definitely been playing a lot of basketball. That's why it's up to 7.5. That's why I'm on the Heat do the bulk of the heavy
lifting. Spoelstra got blown out by the damn T-Wolves, so I think he's coming. He'll be back tonight, big.
Yep. All right, head on over to the sport I was totally forgot about because they covered it all. For me, I covered hockey.
If you want me to just hit mine? I know you got yours, so.
You bet. We got 12 hockey, right? So We're gonna look. So I'll look at some goalies as you go running through the.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll just break it in half. We'll do what we normally do. We're not going to change it up here for everybody.
Nope.
We'll do the. What do we
No
got?
problem.
How many 7? We got a bunch of 7. Actually, it's
Yeah.
6, 7, 7 o'clockers, and then we'll do the rest after that. So we'll kick it off with everything at 7 p.m. Eastern.
All right. Yeah, 7 Eastern. We're looking at I had Calgary last night. I'm going to go back to them. And I was coolly. It's Korpisalo in net for Boston. This is probably a bad spot. Remember, Boston was out on the West Coast coming back. Get them. Anaheim and Carolina. Anaheim has just not been that love puck line guy that we wanted in the earlier season. I'll go ahead and take Carolina in regulation. Probably still a little juice, but I'll take them in regulation. And Lankinen's now in for the Vancouver Canucks. I'll take Detroit. There's no way I'm taking that guy. And of course, you see me wearing my hat here. Philadelphia, home favorites, man. 10-2 their last 12. Toronto's great at home, but you get them out of the road, that's a big problem. So I will take the Philadelphia Flyers in that one.
Yeah, the one I'm still looking for is, well, I don't know. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Is that who's supposed to be in the net for the Rangers? That's why that price keeps moving. Ooh.
I think the under, Rod. They can't put it in the net, man. That's the problem.
Because Rangers unders have been money. They just can't score. So I like the under there, as I said on the dangle. Yep. I can't take a side. I just don't want to lay in with Buffalo. I've been profitable laying with Buffalo on the road, but laying with Buffalo in all their games, they've been making money. But I remember half those games they've been a nice plus price as well. I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to take the Ducks here in the spot. I'm waiting for Dostal to be confirmed, but it's not. We still have nothing. We still have expected. Like a game that's going to go off here in like an hour.
It's amazing.
And it's still expecting.
I got 2 goalies in a 9 o'clock game, but I can't get one in a 6.
I can't get one in the 6, right? Yeah, I want Dostal. Did I take the Penguins? Where I take the Penguins? Yes, of course I took the Penguins. I don't trust Jake Allen. And the Devils can't score. They're just like the Rangers. There's 2 teams that they got issues. Rangers can't score goals, and either can the Devils. So yes, I would lean to the Penguins. Grab a Penguin. Wait, that was the Ducks. See, I want Ducks and Penguins, but if they waddle, we're in, right?
Anybody in the water we got left? Yeah.
Kraken because there's the price we like in the Ducks. It's that big giant plus price. And if it's Dostal, I'm in. I'll take a shot there. Carolina can lose games, especially with Anderson in goal. Woo! Is Anderson confirmed?
Yes, he is.
But hey, that wraps up the early slate. Let's head on over to the everything after 8 p.m. slot. I'm still sticking with it. Give me Ottawa on the money line here to go into Colorado and hand them their first regulation loss. It's not like this Ottawa squad has been playing good hockey. I don't even care who they put in net. I don't think they're going to go back to Marlin, and I think they're going to be Mads. Mads should be in there, and it'll be Mads, all right. Should be Sogard going for the Sens in there. That's what it should have been all along. Shouldn't run riding Marlav or whatever. He's a sieve. Get that bomb out of there. Don't put him ever back in the net again. I'm telling you. And they go into Colorado after that long East Coast trip. It wasn't a long East Coast trip, but that's Colorado the first regulation loss. Yes, I'm going to try to catch a foot on the knife with that one. I think the Colorados are pretty fat and happy already. 31-4 in the season. Heading to the Olympic break. There's a bunch of guys that are on Colorado. They're getting close to that. Looking forward to the Olympics coming up real shortly. So there you go. You can have a Cale Makar anytime goal. I definitely don't expect it to be a low-scoring one. But Ottawa gets the job done there in that one. What do you think? Late night action.
Yeah, I'm with you there. It looks like Sogard. They called him up from Belleville AAA, AHL minors there. He's back. I think Shepard actually got released, Rod. So maybe Olmark's on his way back. I don't know. But yeah, I'm with you. I'm just going to take plus 1.5. Maybe we can get it done here. I can't go against that. 17-2 in regulation? That's ridiculous, man. And none at home, obviously. But we're going to go with Jesper at the Kraken. Minnesota, tough losses back to back there in LA. I think they bounce back, and they're just a better team than Seattle. I'll take Minnesota there. And I don't want anything to do with the Columbus Blue Jackets on the road. I think the Kings finally got their spot. They didn't do very well on that East Coast trip, but now they're back at home. And I know it's a bad spot just coming back home, but I would still look at Vegas on the money line in that one.
Hey, that wraps up the sports action here for Thursday. Brings us to the parlay player prop game in the future. Leave it up to the cabinet to decide whatever they want here. And then, hey, they'll let you know what they got going over at Tony's Picks. Because over at Tony'sPicks.com, that's where you can find our best bets. Quick link is in the description. Get you right on over. What do you got for us tonight, Ron?
Yeah, we got a 3-teamer. Like I said, I'm going to look at a couple of NHL games. We're going to go with Detroit on the money line. We'll go with the Philadelphia Flyers on the money line, and then we'll throw in the NBA. We're going to throw in the Miami Heat, laying all those big points, -7.5. What I got tonight, I got the college football playoff game for you. I got an NHL blue line best bet. One last night with the Flyer in regulation. Actually, it was regulation. And then my basketball 3-point play. Hit that last, or no, I lost that last night with the Lakers. Didn't come in the 8.5 there. So, yeah, like I said, Rod, we're back. Let's pair it up, make some money. We're getting into the big weekend here. So take that 7-day. I'll take you right over into Monday Night Football too. We got a Monday Night wild card game. We'll definitely have something on that. Yeah, Mr. Whiskers. If you make a call on the floor and it's a 3-pointer and there was nothing, and being an Auburn fan, I can say truthfully, I couldn't tell if the kid got it out of his hand or it was still in his hand. And I've seen videos and screenshots. You don't know what they're doing out there. But the fact of the matter is, if you made it a call on the floor, it was good, they should have kept it that way. There's no way they saw conclusive evidence that 3 was not good. I'm just saying. Anyway, back to you, Rod. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. No worries. Shout out, Chris. Go check out his sniper show. He's got a video that he's got you covered on a bunch of NHL scores, the hit list, as he likes to call it. There's a couple there. Some added anytime goal scores for you. Added these to the hit list video as well. So he's also got some other ones that he's added to that hit list. So definitely go check that out. He'll help us more anytime goal scores if you're looking for those in the NHL. Chris got you covered. And for me, let's do a hoops parlay. If you want an NHL parlay, hey, you just go back to the dangle. It's even bookmarked for you. You just have to go click on that bookmark that says parlay, and it'll get you an NHL parlay. Give you a 3-teamer there. So let's go with the hoops parlay here on the happy hour. We're going to take Stony Brook. I'm not taking the 6. I'm going to take Stony Brook on the money line. I'm also going to take the Utah Jazz on the money line. And then we'll throw in that 1,000th win for Carlisle on the money line as well. Let the 3-teamer for us. There, who's parlay? We're taking a shot. Pizza money. Don't go crazy. Hey. That wraps up for Thursday's action as we head into the weekend. Big weekend, as you said. Looking forward to this football. We got the other side of the semis in tomorrow's action here on the happy hour for you. We got some more hockey, more college hoops. Definitely more NBA as well. So looking forward to it. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Shout out to everybody that joins us here. We're definitely going to figure it out soon. Timmy Two Shoes joining us. Mr. Weskers. Appreciate you, Chris, in the chat as well.
Yes, sir, Chris.
Appreciate you, too, buddy.
Thanks for the shout-out on the morning show, too, buddy.
Definitely. Shout out, Chris. Appreciate you. Ron Hahn in the chat. Andrew back. I see Andrew Whitfield's back, too. See?
Yes,
Glad
sir.
You're back, buddy. We gave you some winners. Hopefully, we can get some winners as well. Good to see you back joining us on the happy hour as well. Ducks. You're going to do Ducks parlay? If Dostal was in, maybe. I'd think about it.
Still no word. Unbelievable.
Still no word. No, they're not going to tell you. It'll say until you see the warm-up, and then maybe we'll find out. So 20 minutes before the game time, we might have the little pre-warm-up. But it's frustrating there as the hockey guy trying to wait on these late. Because they already know. Come on, you already know who's going to go.
Yeah,
Just tell us
who's
already.
skating today? Yeah, who was first off ice?
Exactly. So, hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Have yourself a wonderful Thursday. Any final words before we head on out?
Hey, enjoy the game tonight. I think it's going to be a great one. And like I said, pair us up. Me and Rod got it for you. Hopefully, we got
Definitely pair us up. Three of us up. Me, Ron, and Chris. Have yourself a good day, everybody. Make it a good one. 69 people in here. Woo! This is 67. Thanks, everybody. We're 70. Somebody else popped in. Woo! We were at 69. We were doing good. Now we're at 70.
We had a good night.
We did. Thanks, everybody.
Good luck.
Have a wonderful Thursday. Take care.